What's up, everybody? Hello, welcome to Turn Order, the Seventh Eon, episode number 10. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Good.
Good. It's all going well.
All good.
Happy Sunday, everybody. You guys got an extra hour of sleep, huh?
Well, I was already past the fact when it was changed. I was like, oh, why is it still so early? Oh, yeah, the clock changed.
Yeah, I didn't get an extra hour. I was like, oh, I can actually make my stream today.
That works too, man. At least it's better than just, not having the extra hour, right?
I don't know. Why do they it's just fucking annoying. Time zones are difficult enough.
Time's an illusion, okay? We didn't gain any hours. Time's ticking. We're getting older. We're gonna die. So it's like...
It would only work if it was during a weekday, because then you actually, notice it. But, it's always on a weekend, I feel like, so you never notice it. And it's just like, oh, it's just a bit earlier in the weekend.
But look at it like this. Then if the same were true when you spring ahead, then you lose the hour on a weekday, which is significantly more painful.
True.
Right? That extra hour of sleep during work.
I'm just surprised that it's so different, in times, that it's, a month until the U.S. changes, I believe. Right?
No, it's a week. I think we're next weekend. I think we change.
Oh, yeah, a week, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, not too bad. Hey, everybody.
That's why people can't hear me. Hi.
Charlie, one more hour of pain.
Charlie.
I'm pretty salty.
Have a good weekend, Charlie.
Charlie, do you make you feel better listening to some Limp Bizkit?
I fucked. No.
See, I listened to Limp Bizkit when I was younger, and I was really rebellious. This one year, I didn't change my watch for daylight savings, and didn't change it for the whole year. Ooh. So when it came back round, changing it again and everything.
It's been fucking years since I've changed the time of anything.
But I had a watch.
Well, you don't have
and
to.
it was when I had a shitty phone as well, one that you had to change the time manually. I did.
Was that a rotary phone?
It was the Sony Walkman phone, the little the black and orange one.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, it was that.
Yeah, I'm sure old technology is very interesting.
Wow.
Old technology.
Who hasn't heard of Limp Bizkit in the chat?
I think we were straying from the topic here in the fact that Charlie has not heard of Limp Bizkit before today.
Yeah.
Chat, can we?
What are you gonna run? What are you gonna do?
I mean, if you...
What fucked up me? It fucked up you.
Okay, then I'm actually curious. Then what were the bands and people that you listened to as a kid?
My Chemical Romance. My Chemical Romance. Come on.
No, like as a kid, when I was 6 years old.
No,
when you were a young teenager.
12, when
I was a young teenager.
I'm sorry, I was a young teenager, months ago. So.
No, I mean,
okay, but when you were 12, 13.
12 to 15.
Okay, 12 to 15. Tokyo Hotel. Some Swedish people and My Chemical Romance and playing
there it is
something.
Yeah.
Something.
My Chemical Romance called.
Probably.
So you missed all the nice Europop, like the Venga Boys and the Dragons.
Nothing about those people you just said is nice, man.
I have not heard of them
was
either.
a very important part of my childhood, okay? Boom, 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 I want you in my room was a very deep lyric.
Mac, I've had my eyes fold into the back of my head because of far too much Mandy, and I still wouldn't listen to Venga Boys. Allegedly.
Charlie,
did you have Toy Box as a kid?
Toy Box?
That's something that's apparently from either Sweden or Denmark, and only the Netherlands was one of the countries that actually had that. But it was also we had a lot of Europop as a kid. Europop was the shit. So it's similar to
no, there was no
the Toy Box. You had the what is that called? The things I'm Blue, WD.
I mean, I've heard
Doctor,
but I don't know what the bands are called.
What, Charlie, have you heard of Ace of Base?
I mean, I know it's a band.
Yeah, but have you heard the song "I Saw the Sign"?
I don't know. Oh, But I think I didn't hear it as a kid. I think I just heard it like
last week.
like as a meme.
Do you know the band In Flames?
Yeah, I know that one.
All right, good.
Did you listen to 50 Cent when you were younger? Have you ever heard the song Candy Shop?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of the Beatles?
All right.
Do you remember?
I think we're done. I think we're done picking on Charlie because let's finish up the picking on Charlie part of the show because figure I'm gonna be doing that anyway.
I thought that was the entire show.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. No.
Another pick on Charlie.
Why don't we go around the room? Let's do some introductions. Let's get things started. Mac, do you want to start us off, please?
Hi, I'm Mac. Me and Wack have shared a nice little apartment in Long Beach Island. I don't even know it's an island,
It's
but
not.
Long Beach.
It's just
Long Beach. And
what would
I'm
you
a
rate
street
me
rat.
on the roommate scale? What?
Long something.
So I would think it's a good solid 8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10 on the roommates. That's not bad.
Solid.
A solid 8 out of 10. Maybe even a 9 out of 10. Because I mean,
Where were those
these
last
awesome tacos that I did not eat because I was not hungry and super full?
I made tacos for everybody and ran a D&D session the last night we were there. And fucking, of course, everybody's a broadcaster that's coming over. So everybody's, number one, 2 hours late. Number two, even though I told everybody, I'm making food, everybody fucking ate. So like...
Well, for me, it was Josh, aka Kappa, was like, "Do you want to eat sushi at 4:30?" And I was super hungry, and so I was like, "Yes, I want to eat sushi because I'm hungry."
AKA Lazy Thunk on Twitch.
Yeah.
People always forget this channel.
He's like,
Shout out to Josh.
I had a 40-minute beach walk with Kappa. It was great. It was a lot of cinema shoes, and it was super dark, but it was a beach walk
Yeah, I got to...
all the way to her house.
He was actually at the gate when we were leaving. Met up with Goobers and some of the other people from Would You Kindly, and he came over. And, hung
where
out
did they
with us a
actually stay?
bit. They were in a B&B right nearby the venue.
Okay, yeah. No, it was a good convention. Apparently, I make really weird noises when I'm asleep. Ones that I never heard of. But yeah. Anyhow, I'm Aquinas. I say Variety, currently playing Mario Odyssey, which is freaking great. You should come watch it. Thank you very much. I'm moving
Mac,
next week.
Can I have
Life will be
permission?
good.
Can I have permission to
No,
repeat the noises?
No, never, ever. No.
All right, Peachy.
I'm not even Chris. Hi. I'm sorry, what? Peachy, I'm playing... Which fucking prick am I playing today? Drab! I've got a lot of pricks. In my DMs, on twitter.com/peachypixelate. I'm playing Drab Dub. He is a bard and almost unbeatable when it comes to charisma checks. I have to fail pretty badly to lose a charisma check, and I will lawyer a way to use my charisma on something unrelated today. I guarantee it.
Fair enough. Tilla?
I mean, I'm Charlie. I haven't heard about Limp Bizkit, but have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ?
No, and I would like to keep it that way.
Well, let me tell you, no.
Is he that white man that lived in the Middle East?
No, the real one is Bahamut, and he is actually our Lord and Savior. I play Ori, and it's a small little deep gnome. And I don't think she's heard of like early 200. How do you say? Oh, like early music. 2000.
It's been 2 weeks
music.
since Charlie's had to speak English, guys. So give her.
Yeah.
give her a second.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I can't. It's
fine, Charlie. We got you. You probably mean early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit was the late 90s as well, though.
Yeah.
I mean, late 90s, but
Yeah!
like, she was 12. It would have been 2000.
Always with the echo. Yeah, 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 yeah.
All I wanted was a Pepsi. Just one Pepsi, far from suicidal.
Do you know what Tupac is?
Yep.
Okay.
I know you'll be loving this shit right here.
I don't know if I've heard
L-I-M-P, biscuits right here.
People
Hey,
in the
man.
house, put your hands in the
Never
air,
even heard
because if you don't
Tupac. Oh,
care.
yeah.
We don't
need to
care.
get we need to
Listen.
get Charlie Crush first and all the good
Listen,
music.
I'm not gonna lie. I listened to a lot of it. I probably have the CD like over there somewhere. It's probably on my shelf of forgotten CDs. I'm not gonna lie. Zgonicus?
Hey, buddy. I'm Scoricus. I like Twitch and the Twitch community. That means you. If you guys want to hang out with me when I'm not RPing here, it's twitch.tv/Scoricus. I also hang out on the Twitch subreddit a lot where I'm the community events mod. And here I play Kelvin Ironbrew, a dwarf alchemist. And he always says that life's just a blast, it's just moving really fast, and you better stay on top, it's gonna kick you in the ass. And follow me into a solo. Remember that, kid? So what you gonna do? Sorry. That's more Limp Bizkit, Charlie. That's what you're missing out on.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna listen to so much Limp Bizkit after this show is done.
And I'm Wacksteven. I am the DM of Doom. I will be dragging these guys kicking and screaming through the adventure today. I hope you guys are prepared. I'm super excited to play. This show is a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it today. I'm very much looking forward to it. If you guys like what I do here, obviously shoot everybody a follow if you haven't done so already. Do put in the links there for you to easily follow. If you want to head on over to the Twitter, you can stay updated on things at Twitter /Wacksteven. And just like Mac linked right there, the Discord has places for you to hang out, meet up with other people that love to role play. We've got a little role play dealie going on right now with several DMs from the community that are creating their own campaigns based on the same setting that we're playing in. The homebrew setting that I, myself, the players, and chat has contributed in creating, called Talanis. Whole world. And a whole lot of games have been played already. I want to say like 6 or 7 games have been played already. There's been a lot of activity going on. There's several DMs
So
running all
catch
different
up.
games. Yeah, I mean, they're going to have way more sessions than we are because there's like 5 or 6 DMs, I think. So there's a good amount of content that's being thrown around already. So if you guys want to participate in D&D and you've been scared or you just haven't been able to find the right people, we've got some wonderful people in this community. And now's the time, guys. You can totally hop into a session and enjoy yourselves. So make sure you join in the Discord and the Looking for Group channel. There's plenty of space for you to talk with other people and possibly join in a session. Believe me, you won't regret it. It's a lot of fun. So if you haven't done so yet, make sure you check it out. But
Also, if you are still using Skype instead of Discord, I highly suggest you switch over. It's better in every possible way. Also, there is now a Limp Bizkit channel in my Discord.
Yes, so if you want
Hashtag ad.
if you want to subject yourselves to the Durst, then go for it. But let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the session today. What happened last session? Last session, the characters were looking for their friend Ignia, who was kidnapped by an individual by the name of the Hunter from Ori's past, a person that, well, was known amongst her fellow slaves inside the chasm, a place where many people were forced to gather up strange gems called shade rubies for the master. The Hunter kidnapped Ignia and brought her to a a secret location that the players managed to find with the help of
The one and only.
with the one and the only Dirk, Ori's pet mouse, who
So they-
somehow rolled a shitload of 20s and managed to find them. That was a lot of 20s that Dirk rolled to get that location going, and then he just
A
got
lot of my
lost
life.
about halfway through. But the players managed to find Ignia and rescue her, and did a little bit of investigating inside the tower where she was being held, and
Killed a few dogs.
found that there were some guardians, some shusuvas, some very nasty, sort of part hyena, part demonic kind of creatures. And after fighting them off, they investigated the tower a little bit more and found a dead woman in the crawl space resembling the same old lady that they initially spoke to on the bottom floor of the tower. Ori found this woman with some text carved into her back, specifically targeted to her. It was almost a letter to her saying, "Little rat, don't you have work to do?" Ori, seeing that, tried to run off, and that's kind of where we ended the last session.
Don't forget about the heads that we found in bottles, or like.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Ori also found some
Rats.
decapitated heads in jars in one of the barrels, the storage where the hunter apparently was keeping some things. And she found one that she knew, nails. Not necessarily a friend, I guess, but an acquaintance from the chasm. So it was a bit of a traumatic experience for Ori. And I believe, Ori, you also found out that the rest of the group was also marked now, not just Ignia. And that's kind of where we're taking things from last session. So, Ori, you just kind of tried to get out of there, running into Belmorn and Drab.
Drab got back from the
Yeah, his lawn.
omnipotent, right?
Yeah. From the Magistratus. Yeah, so
And did the old woman? She was dead too, right? Didn't we find her body?
yeah,
or something?
you found her body, yeah, and you basically just saw it and kind of tried to run away, and you got past Ignia and Kelvin, and Drab and Belmorn were above the trap door. Belmorn kind of helped you up through the trap door. He says,
"Ori, is everything all right? Heard you scream. What's wrong?"
He did this.
Do you mean
The
the hunter?
hunter. Yeah. And I think it's just gonna get worse. You know? And we don't know what's going to happen.
We never know what's gonna happen, Ori. Like we said before, all we can do is our best and keep moving forward. Running won't fix anything.
No, but it's just getting worse. And now all of you. And what if something were to happen to you?
Ori, we're all here for each other. We'll keep watch. We won't let anything happen like what happened to Ignia or you ever again.
But it did happen, and it could happen again.
We'll keep watch, Ori. We won't let it happen.
And Kelvin, you and Igni, I think, were kind of like right behind you. You saw Ori kind of like run off. She ran right past you, Ignia.
I think we investigated the body as well, right?
Yeah.
We saw it last session.
We saw what it said, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then... yeah. Oh, that's right, because I let Ignia go ahead of me to get back up so I could...
yeah, so we could check.
make sure that she was safe.
Well, we got 2 masks to hunt now. One before a few hours?
Oh...
We had until tonight.
Well, we had until sunset, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody else think that maybe that hunter fella might have it?
What?
What do you mean?
Well, somehow something managed to break out of that prison, and he's a fella that's been about causing trouble with
But we don't know who it is.
strange things, so if he wants one mask, maybe he's already got another, you know?
You think it was the hunter? The one that broke out? It makes no sense considering the Shisuvas were already out.
No, maybe... I don't know much about the Shisuva, but... maybe he turned that fella into one and then it broke out, or... Because there's no way a normal man can break down a wall like that. You know?
True. Do we have any other leads? I don't think. Let's go back to the rest. I'm sure Drap will be back. I'm curious what the Magistratus has said.
Drab.
Am I back now?
You were back.
I think you were back.
Oh, was I? Was I already
yeah,
back? Sorry.
you were back. Yeah, you and Belmorn were outside the trapdoor as Ori came up.
I'm gonna shout down. We're gonna get going or what?
Get going where, Drab?
Don't we have to find some mask before
Right, where are we looking for
kill
that?
everything?
Where are we going?
What about that cave? I ain't got any leads.
You mean one of the caves of the mask?
Yeah, if there was one mask in that cave, maybe there's another, or maybe there's some more bloody caves. Either way, if we go to the cave, maybe we can find out where other
What
caves
cave
are.
are you talking about?
The
I think
cave
he's
where they
talking
had the
about the
bird
ruins.
mask.
The ruins, he's
What?
talking about the ruins.
Oh,
that
the
are
ruins.
nearby.
That's what I said. Fix your bloody ears.
Do you think the people from the mines has anything to do with this?
How do you mean?
Like, I mean, if there are ruins or caves or something, and then the heads were from people from the mines, maybe they're looking for the masks, or it must have something to do with something.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense. I think they might have been used, like they want to use you for the mask.
And why would he pick people from the mines?
I mean, they are their slaves. It's technically what you guys been raised to do.
I mean, we have been raised to crawl in terrible conditions, but not to investigate and find and I don't know.
Well, we got to think of something. We got to get the mask of the jade mask, was it? The jade mask first. And then I think we should search for the one that Ori needs to get.
Do you think it would be a bit too cheeky to go and ask the omnipresent that in their omnipresence have they seen the mask anywhere?
I mean, we asked, but they didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, but then it got stolen, and we haven't spoken to them since.
They're
No,
also
we have.
hiring us to deal with this problem for them. I don't know how that's going to come across.
Yeah, but they're refusing to connect the mask with the problem, so they're basically asking us to do a job we can't do. I mean, if you guys want, I say we have Drabdarb mix up the teleport circle and we head back to the Iron Foxes and tell them they didn't really want our help.
We can't just leave it here, especially if Ori is being threatened.
Threatened?
You're gonna make me bloody well come down there.
Up.
Up.
I stand up, fix your bloody ears, woman.
Right.
Fine. We gotta come up with something. What were the leads you found, Kelvin, on the Jade Mask? Besides the runes, anything else? Anything we can go on? Because I assume that the monkeys came from the ruins.
Let me check my notes. I'm pretty sure that the mask, it belonged to Morang.
And he was a
And,
monkey guy, right?
Aye, but then he got killed, and that's kind of when Kazakhs and the Mask Festival was established, and
Festival. Who does organize this festival?
the city, I guess.
Maybe that's a lead we can go on?
Don't have time, it's in a few days. We looked at some books on it, and there wasn't anything really useful.
Hmm.
We need to get the mask for the monkeys by tonight, or they're gonna unleash a plague that will kill everyone. There's
Well,
almost nothing they can do about stopping that plague.
I think we have to tell the Omnipotents or the Magistratus that there might be a plague coming.
Could we not just ask? Maybe they could help us, like, find it or use magic or.
What about those other masks that you heard of, Kelvin?
The other masks, they're connected to the other cities. They used to be city-states. So
Which were they?
the Jade Monkey, that was here. The Blood Raven was in Mukjai. Sapphire Jackal was in Nukul. Diamond Jaguar in Milene. And the Obsidian Phoenix in Tang Tsung.
We got no time to travel to any of these places.
From what I can guess from the information we got is the masks were connected to the leaders of these city-states, maybe. I just can't. We know they're magical of some sort because we know the mask made that guy mental. But we don't know what else to do.
We got news that this happened somewhere close, right? More than one guy going mental, like beasts and stuff.
Oh yeah, animals all over here were
Is there a
killing
location
people.
that we can go to maybe get more information where the travelers got attacked?
I mean, all the reports were in the Magistratus, and I think we looked over everything we could when we first went there, so... We're...
Do you think the hunter is collecting masks? Do you
Well,
think he could have the other ones?
I expect they're powerful. I mean, if those big white monkey fellas are looking to kill everybody to get one mask back, I'm expecting that 5 altogether is probably... They're definitely valuable in the sense of gold.
But, I mean, what if they're more valuable if you have all of them together? So, what if the hunter already would have the monkey mask and maybe he stole
wants
it?
the rest.
Exactly.
Makes sense. But then again, how are we going to find the hunter?
I mean, what if we...
Well,
make
he'll
the
find
hunter
us. No doubt.
Exactly.
True, but not before sunset.
We don't know if he's listening right now, and...
Well, if he is listening now, then he's a complete coward.
You've said that before, haven't you?
Aye, a couple of times. It's not worked yet, but it'll work one day. We're a little short on leads, so I think we try and follow the breadcrumbs from maybe where that fella broke out, or where something broke out, from where the mask was taken. We go there and we see if we can convince them to let us investigate. We tell them it's connected to why we're here.
So...
Can we find the... What if we try to find the Raven mask?
It's most likely near Mukjang. By the time we get there and get back,
We're too late.
we're too late.
When did the attacks happen of the Shasuva? That was at the same time around that someone broke out, right?
Yep, as far as I can tell. Right about the same time, yep.
Well, then it might make sense that they're related.
Drab, how much did you tell the Magistratus? You told them that there was the Shasuva here, but did you tell them that they had a master, or...?
What?
We're up with you. We're with you.
I'm not there. I'm outside. That's why I wasn't saying anything earlier. Right, look. I sent them a note. I told them it was important. Shouldn't we get on this monkey business? Excuse the pun.
It wasn't very funny.
Puns are never funny, Ori.
To sort the monkey business, we need the mask. To get the
Right,
mask...
we ain't got any leads apart from the ruins.
But the mask wasn't in the ruins. The Magistratus had it in their secure lockup, whatever that is, and it got stolen. We don't know by who.
Do you think they could have more masks or know more about the other ones?
The mask was stolen by the guy that found the mask, right? He somehow burst out of the wall and then ran away.
We don't know. That's what it appeared to be. But for all we know, he was eaten on the way out by a Shasuva. We can't make too many assumptions. So.
You're making assumptions now. We've got one lead. We tried looking for where that guy ran off. We have no idea where he went.
Kelvin, give me a I think just it's kind of like I want to say just a straight up intelligence check.
Because we're all stupid.
Am I Sherlock Holmesing something together in my brain? Because that would count as investigation.
Sure, why not? You can go ahead and roll that. Drab, you can do it too.
Because the players are too stupid.
26. Whew, not 19.
26.
Oh boy.
Okay. So
can we figure this out at the same time?
Here's a few. What I'm gonna sort of help you out a little bit with here is a few pieces of information that I think you're kind of mixing up a little bit. Number one, things that you know. There was something broke out of the Magistratus. That's number one. Something broke out of the Magistratus. The person that was being held by the Magistratus and the person that the mask was found on is no longer there. That's number one. Number two, you found a dead body that was in between the Magistratus and the Pinnacle Tower. On the way there, you found the body. Specifically, Ori found it. There were no parallels drawn from the guards telling you that the person that died was the same person that was being held. This appears to be a random person that died in the street with wounds that were sort of claw marks. Thing number 3 that you know. The mask is no longer there. It's not in the Magistratus. Number 4. The hunter is looking for the Bloodraven mask, according to Ori. And Ori was sort of kidnapped and attacked. The Shusuva apparently attacked another person while they were looking for Ori at the end of the street. 3 people, actually. 3 people were attacked. And the attack, according to, I believe, Belmorn and Drab, I think you guys checked on the bodies briefly, seemed to be very similar to the attack that was done on the person that was found in the street. The other person. Those are the things that you know.
Yeah, so that we kind of didn't we just say that like we think that someone who broke out might have stolen, or like what I think is someone broke out, stole the mask, and broke out with that. Then along the way traveled to the pinnacle. So I have to say that they think they're related, and the Shusuva were with them or were them, and attacked people along the way just because whatever reason.
Are the Shusuva the dogs?
Yes.
Yeah.
The hyenas.
So as far as I'm concerned, that just this bastard that's been picking on Ori, we have no leads on the mask at all.
The
Well,
only-
he's the only
been-
lead on a mask.
The only thing
I have a
that you-
theory.
The only
I've
thing
just-
that you did hear in regards to the masks specifically were that Thamiel Brightbane, one of the omnipresents, told you guys to steer clear of the ruins and not to investigate them. And to stay,
Well, I guess we
stay
should
away from the
go there.
masks.
That's what I've been saying for 4 episodes!
Yeah. Okay.
I've got a theory I'd like to share. I've just wrote down what we know. So we don't know where the Magistratus was holding the mask exactly.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, take me to exactly where it was kept.
I can't take you inside the Magistratus. It was
We
in the
don't
evidence
know.
room.
Well, it was in a secure room, but we don't know exactly where that is. You know what I mean? It could have been that the breakout, in quotes, was kind of staged so that this hunter fella could maybe sneak in.
Well,
'Cause
what we
he's
know,
sneaky, but
they're
he's no
most
stab
likely
sneaky.
related.
Well, no, the door was locked on the inside, and the wall seemed to have been exploded from
That was a
exploding
cell.
outside.
But a normal man can't do that.
Well, it doesn't seem to be a normal man.
I don't care how crazy he is, he can't break down a wall.
How do we know?
Why did he do it right then and not when he was first taken in? Why
Maybe he
wait?
wanted to be taken.
Why wait till right as the mask disappears?
Because he might have the mask. It would make sense if you know that the mask is somewhere you can't
How did he get the
enter.
mask from the cell? So you're saying he broke out of the wall without going in, and then he went round to the front and back into the Magistratus without being seen, went into the evidence, and then walked
Why
back out
would
the
he
front?
have to re-enter if he's already inside to take the mask that is inside?
Because the
where he-
cell wasn't opened. The wall was broken down outside.
Yeah, well, could have been they brought the mask in there when they were interrogating him.
But then they would have told us.
No, they won't
No.
tell us anything about the bloody mask.
They don't want us to know about the
I
mask.
don't think they would risk taking it out.
Risk
don't know.
what? We don't know what it is. They probably don't bloody know what it is.
They wouldn't even talk to us about it. I doubt they're going to remove it from secure storage.
What, from the person who found it? They're not going to keep it from him. He already knows.
I just think it's too valuable.
Well, okay. There's one thing that we don't know, or that we do know. They don't want us to the ruins. They don't want to tell us about the mask. That's 2 things that are related because we know that the masks are from the ruins. So I say we go to the ruins and hopefully we encounter the hunter. Well, okay, not hopefully, but he might be on
Hopefully
our
we'll
lead.
see something. We got nothing.
Did I actually have like any clue where to find the blood mask, like the blood raven mask at all?
No, I don't think you did.
No, I don't think.
Yeah, the only connection to it you have is that it was the mask of
yeah.
Mukjai, one of the other cities,
Yeah.
which is a hike through jungle and through a mountain pass, I think, if I'm recalling correctly.
Did the monkey people tell us where they would meet us? In the morning.
Not exactly. I think maybe they did, like just outside of the city. I think it
So-
was because Drab thought it was a bad idea if they came back in or something, right?
Well, the ruins are outside, so maybe if we encounter them at the ruins, we might be able to stop and the monkeys and whatever has the mask.
Kelvin, why don't you want to go to the ruins?
Well, why would they take the mask back to the ruins?
Well, they wouldn't. I'm not saying we're going to find the mask there.
We're looking at it. What if we could find anything? We don't have anything right now.
We should be looking for the mask, though. We don't have much time.
How are we going to look for the bloody mask?
It's the only trail we have.
We haven't investigated the Magistratus.
They don't
where it was
want us
taken
to
from,
investigate the Magistratus. They don't want us anything to do with the mask.
How much time do we have?
Their choice is let us investigate or let a plague wipe them out and all the people.
So
and
just
make
to
this a barren
just to
land.
answer Ori's question, the apes that you met said by sunset, basically, of this day, it's probably about
A few hours.
no, it's early in the morning. I'm gonna say it's probably 3 a.m. We'll say right now.
Yeah, but then that's just a few hours then, right?
We've got 15 hours or so.
Yes.
15, 16.
Oh, I thought until the sun would come up
Not
this
sunrise,
morning.
sunset.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that's
Kelvin,
better.
I had a look around the Magistratus. When I was in there, they wouldn't tell me nothing, and I'm a copper.
I think that we will not get anything from the Magistratus. We
I
should
could
go to
always
those
sneak
ruins.
in if you need that, but
I don't think we should do that.
No.
If they're not cooperating with us and letting us do our job, let's say we let them do it themselves. I don't have time for
But this has
bureaucracy.
to do with people that might become sick, and it's about helping. We can't just think about ourselves.
Ori's right. We have to worry about this plague or whatever that they're trying to unleash.
So either we need to speak to Magistratus, or we need to go to the ruins. And I think we have time to do both.
I would say we go to the ruins first.
Maybe we check in with Everflow first. Update them.
Right, okay. We ain't got much time. Let's split up.
I
Why
don't
should
think
we
we should
split
split up.
Well,
Sounds like a
Kelvin
bad
has
idea.
got one idea, and we've got another idea. We need
What
to
if the
make sure
hunter
we find
gets
the
one of
mask.
Right.
us?
Let's go with your idea, but let's check in with Everflow first. Let them know how far we've got. Tell them about the fact there's a drow in his city, casting magic, tracking people, unleashing whatever Shasuva are. I don't think they're beasts or some sort of other creature.
Monsters.
I mean,
Yeah,
it might
unleashing
be on
monsters,
the
good
way
word.
here right now because Drab told them to.
Everflow will be in his tower playing with his beautiful Olympics.
Isn't it more important that we figure things out before we inform people?
Well, if Everflow's aware of the threat is growing to much larger than they first expected, it might give us a little more wiggle room. If he gives a little more wiggle room, we might be able to use magic inside the city, which means...
The ruins are not in
A
the
lot
city,
more
so we
freedom.
don't have to worry about that. Let's
Yeah, well, if the ruins lead us back here, then we can use magic in the city.
How
We need to
far
make a
away-
choice.
How far away were the ruins, Wack?
From what Kelvin told you, the ruins are pretty far away.
That's not good.
Yeah. They're
Can we
about
Sonic?
they're about 70 miles away.
How much
Oh,
is that
God.
in
Right. So
Yeah, how much walking is
kilometers?
that?
It's
that's about 105 kilometers.
no,
Just
it's
over
more than
100
that.
kilometers.
More than that.
That's like a long fucking day of walking.
6. So 70 miles, yeah. You need to. There's no way you can get there and back fast enough.
Didn't
Darn it.
anyone have long strider?
I pull out my notes and maps and stuff that I've taken. It's about 70 miles to the ruins. If we're walking it, maybe get there in 20 hours. I might have noticed
Drab?
short legs.
Drab, give me a history check. Because you have been to Kazakhs before. They don't have horses in Kazakhs. Instead, they have other means of transportation.
Oh.
Are they super fast means of my transportation?
They are rather fast, yes. They are essentially magically powered. I would say probably fairly reasonably short distance, but magically powered.
Geese.
No, they're sort of like these, sort of like flying contraptions.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What are they called?
I don't know. What are they called?
The tram.
Gliders or something?
The tram. It's the tram.
Why?
No, it's not a tram. It's individual sort of flying contraptions created by the wonderful people that Kelvin probably doesn't like too much.
Sun gliders.
From Fafel de Veer. They're a Kern Badir invention.
Well, we don't have to walk. We can take the winds.
That sounds.
They are, in fact. Let's go with sun gliders. That sounds good.
That's a treasure
On the
planet
street, they're
thing.
called the winds.
It's funny. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
The what?
The winds. The bloody glider things. Guess there in no time.
Alright. Do you want to update Everflow at all, since he's our patron on this mission?
I don't want to see that posh knob as long as I live.
I can't fly. What do you
I don't
mean?
really want to see him either, but
Ori, drink your milk.
I don't have any milk.
you're such a shitlord.
I don't have any biscuits either. Limp ones.
I reckon we could get there in about 4 minutes. How long would it take?
Give me another int check. Let's see if you can figure that out.
Just an int check, straight up int.
Yeah.
Takes about 4 minutes.
That's amazing.
That's not realistic.
And where would we get those?
Oh, you can hire them out from the city.
Well,
You can hire flying things? You can fly with them?
Ori, you do know that Ignea can turn into pure fire.
I know, but
Right. Okay.
I've never
Flying, not as
flown
difficult
before.
as turning yourself into something that's literally on fire.
I don't want to be on fire.
I'm not suggesting... Drink your milk, Ori.
Why do you keep saying that? Please.
My friend B.A., he didn't like flying either. Was drunk his milk, though.
well, we're spending time just muttering.
Let's go,
amongst us.
come on!
Let's go.
Get down here.
Only time Ori gets excited and Drab's like, ugh. Fuck your fun.
Right.
I mean, you sounded terrified. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. Right. Flying. Drab, you're very aware that dwarfs are supposed to stay close to the ground, right?
But
What about when
already
you're
very
underground?
Close to the ground.
You're like
very,
really far from the floor.
Yeah, but it's really close to the ground, though, because it's all around you.
Well, no, because you got the floor and then under.
The floor
Just
and the
think
ground
about
aren't
it.
the same thing.
All right, think about it as reverse mining. Huh?
That's
Huh?
not how mining works. I'm sorry, but it's not.
It's not.
It's really not, Drab. I'm sorry.
Because you can't fall up, but you can fall down.
Drab, drink your beer and let's go.
There's beer?
No.
I thought we were saying that to each other.
Okay. Come on, get down here. I happen to know where there is one of these vendors. About 4 minutes away.
That's how long you take. Jesus.
Did you dab after that, Charlie? Felt like
I mean, of course. And I smoked that.
wrong answer. One should never dab.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You dab?
I'm just, you know,
Never heard of
I'm
the
just,
biscuit?
I'm just in with the kids, you know. I know what they like these days,
She's
like
totally-
fidget spinners.
Do they like
and
Limp
the
Bizkit?
dab.
She's totally limping with the biscuit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's so 2000. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that's cool again. It's come full circle. Fred Durst will probably have a reunion show like real soon.
You know, Fred Durst was at the first TwitchCon, so I mean,
Yeah.
he's also down for the kids. So.
Well, I
Okay.
guess you're not down with the
gonna
kids enough.
Anyhow,
What you gonna do?
guys, how about we get the fuck out of here? We need to
That's
hurry.
what I'm saying. Get the
I was
bloody
assuming
hell
we
out.
were already walking.
Please
here.
don't
I wasn't
swear.
gonna hold this up.
Oh, right. Fuck. Sorry, Ori.
Stop. I mean,
Anyhow,
I'm
let's
just
go.
gonna look.
But
I'm just gonna like
walking.
do a silent prayer to Bahamut and like forgive me for my friends being so rude.
Forgive me for they have sinned.
Yeah, exactly.
Forgive my association with them. Okay. So you guys are trying to look around late at night for a sun glider rental of some sorts.
Vending machine, preferably.
Yeah.
Like a car dealership.
Like you have the bikes that you can borrow, like long
Yeah.
but like here it's like the gliders.
Okay.
And they have commercials on them. Like
It's
for local
really
businesses.
I mean it's very dark. There is sort of magical lighting around the city, various lampposts and whatnot. So I mean you can see a little bit multicolored lighting fills the streets from the lampposts. And looking around, everybody give me perception checks.
What the fuck?
Well, what are you all smoking? I'm sorry. Well, I mean, I see good in the dark, but still.
Our eyes just fall
One's
out of
in a
our
row.
heads.
It's of age. I mean, I understand.
It's all this bullshit
Wow.
that
cataracts.
Wow.
It's
Natural
it's gone
8.
into you.
It's the highest, okay? Perfect.
Wow. So you guys can't seem to find anything.
But
Yeah, you can't seem to find any of these gliders. Drab, I think Drab has probably like sort of led you guys around, like he knows where the sun gliders are, like some kind of shop that sells them or rents them, and it's been one of those things where Drab goes one way and he just kind of tells you, "Oh, come on, it's this way," and you follow. He stops, realizes it's not that way, turns around, completely goes the other way, and starts walking that way. And he's just been leading around in a circle. We'll say for the better part of an hour, I think. You guys
oh
have
my
been sort of
God.
searching. Yeah, that's what happens when you get 3 critical fails.
Sure.
Well, I didn't fail. I'm woke.
Drab, what happened to 4 minutes?
It's 4 minutes this way.
Am I getting sleepy yet? Because it's like
Well,
night,
you guys
and I'm a
got
child?
you guys got partial sleep.
Kind of.
You guys got at least like a few hours of sleep. The last night, I'd say you probably got about 4 hours of sleep. So you're definitely probably a bit tired. I think that, and you did get a little bit of rest after the fight. So I'm gonna say let's have Ignia and Ori roll me a Constitution saving throw, please. You guys have kind of been through the ringer tonight. Ooh.
Well.
Ori, you are now suffering from 1 level of exhaustion.
What? Aww. Can I get -1? Can I get like a charm point because I asked?
I'll give you inspiration. How's that?
Yay! Let's go. Where do
that
I
was
put
a
it?
noise.
No, I'm tired, so
It
that's
sounded like a tiny little horse.
it's not very
says.
far from what I am, I guess.
Pocket horse.
The fuck?
Gotta be honest, bit lost. Maybe we should ask directions.
I'm getting really
Where have we
tired.
found ourselves now, Quick? Where did we walk
I
ourselves
think
to?
the Drab. You guys were in the northern parts of the city. I'd say that
Yeah.
you Drab, roll me a d4. Okay. So Drab has led you 1, 2, 3, 4. He's led you directly like west, back past the Maiden's Hall Inn, and in that sort of general direction where you guys were staying in the inn. So I'm gonna say that you're kind of let's bring the map up for the chat as well.
If we walk past the inn, I'd just go
Yeah,
inside.
you guys have basically been looking around in this area here of the city. You've kind of been going all around this like giant section here.
Okay, Drab. Do you think it's likely we'll find them in the market square? You know where they sell things and stuff like
Nah,
that.
I doubt it.
The area where there's commerce and trade and people use money to get things. If we're looking to...
Well, maybe if it
Money.
moved them, they might have moved them. They were
Let's head-
definitely here, though, right here.
Right, let's head to the market square. I think that's a good idea.
I guess.
It's about 4 a.m. now, just an FYI. And if you want to sort of figure based on normal sunsets when you're looking at like a countdown, a clock for you guys to try and find this stuff, you're looking probably about 6:30, 7 p.m. For finding this. So technically, you guys have approximately 14 to 15 hours remainder. And you're going to head now to the market square to try and see if that's where the sun gliders are located?
Yeah, it seems like a good place.
I'm gonna be yawning like every single step I take, every move I make.
All right, Ori?
How come you know that? Don't know biscuit.
I didn't say anything. Just move on. Don't break the immersion.
You all right, Ori?
I'm okay.
Come here.
Yeah.
Pick her up and just put her over my shoulder.
Oh. Well, I mean. Okay. Kind of accepting it. Are
Well-
you giving me a piggyback ride?
This is way easier than walking.
It is a lot easier than walking. Could probably actually
Yeah.
get some sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep.
You toss Ori over your shoulder.
Oh, I thought I was getting a piggyback ride, not over the shoulder.
Just tuck her into your hood. It's fine. She can use a little hammock.
Like a cat.
So you put Ori on your shoulder, and you guys continue looking towards the market square.
I don't think you can sleep with your head upside down, unless you're like fainted.
Batman could do it.
Well, I guess I could too.
Ori, look at that.
Okay.
I don't punch Ori in the face.
No, that
That's
will be.
exactly how concussions work.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head towards the market square. Everybody can give me another perception check.
Except me.
I don't want to.
I'm not going first this time.
I'll go first.
Oh.
Yay.
Yeah.
We're saved.
Boss.
We're saved. It's all good.
Okay. So, Drab continues sort of like dragging you guys around. He's kind of gone off on his own way. Ignia, you do find a location that looks like a place to purchase sun gliders. It's which building? It is one of the smaller buildings located right there in the market square. This one right here. And they are closed because it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Great.
Right. Well, we know what it is. Why don't we head to the omnipresence? Oh, okay.
Okay, so Drab is just kind of.
Wakey, wakey!
Oh, I'm muted. What the hell? I was like, is there any time on the door? I was gonna look if there's time on the door.
Absolutely, there's definitely store hours. It looks like they
what does
open
it
up.
say?
It looks like they open up at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
I mean, I'm not saying that we should break in, but don't you think the people would appreciate not being sick more than they would just missing something for a few hours?
Ori, I like the way you.
I'm not saying we should. I'm just
You could be a
saying
copper.
we could. Because it would
I
help
don't know if we have to
them.
wait 4 hours. We
Ori,
got nothing
I don't
else.
like the way that you're trying to think right now.
No, I'm thinking about the good of the people, and
The greater good.
The ends don't
Yeah.
justify the means, Ori.
Wrong.
Wait,
mean-
isn't the saying the ends justify the means?
Yep. Every time.
but
Yeah,
And the
I mean,
saying is
if-
wrong.
says you.
it's wrong. But what if? I mean, it's like if you're really hungry and then you see some food, and
Any sort of reaction from inside the building? Lamplight or
I would say
candlelight or
that
anything?
I would say that a light does come on upstairs.
Oh.
Ooh. Well, looks like you woke them, so sneaking
Yeah,
in
you can
is
you can
out
see
of
you can
the-
see some like some candlelight just kind of come up. Probably gets brighter near the window. The upstairs window opens up, and a man with like a sleeping cap on his head comes out. Looks like he's probably maybe in his late 50s, something like that. It's a human male that opens up the window, and he says, "What do you want? It's the middle of the night."
Sorry to wake you. Important magistrate and business. We desperately need some of them gliders.
Oh,
just to borrow.
it'll have to wait until the morning.
No, open up. I'll pay double.
You will.
Give me a persuasion check, please, Drab.
I'm due a fail. I am due a fail.
But
Yeah,
can
you
you
wo-
fail?
you
I
haven't
don't
rolled
think.
I mean, not
you
today.
no, you can't even fucking fail.
It's almost a 20.
If
As a
there's a
third.
way for Peachy to fail,
Please show it to
It's
me.
on a plus 13.
I think
Yeah.
that we can see that. But a 32 is not a fail in this case. So you can see like he says, "Double. It'll be
Yeah.
right down."
Hurry up.
You hear like the
Drab, do you even know how much it is to begin with?
I haven't got a clue.
I mean, he has
What
enough
if-
money from the bet, so I'm
I'm
sure.
pretty good at haggling.
Do
I
we
didn't say
have a lot
double
of
his
money?
price. I said double my price.
So anyway, you hear somebody coming down like stairs. Door opens up. You see a man like in a nightgown. He's got a nightcap, like probably like a I'd say probably something like a pale blue color. He's about average height, looking like staring up at you, drab, and he says, "All right, come on in. Try to keep it down."
You're making me yawn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know, right? Same here.
Get wrecked. Hashtag acting.
Nice.
Okay, so he sort of ushers you in, and this is, I think, where we're going to take our first break. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned for some more Turn Order the Seventh Eon, episode number 10, back in 5 minutes. Stay tuned.
I didn't.